I can't believe the quests are recording like this by default. That is so cool. Welcome quest heads and VR lovers. This is Eyes on VR, where I talk all aspects of any VR shooter I can get my hands on, from side quest and app lab all the way up to the official Oculus store. I also keep you up to date with the latest VR news too. And today I'm going to be talking about a few things that no one seems to be talking about, and I do not understand it because this is big news. These new features have come with the latest updates on your Oculus Quest systems in version 25 and version 26. So if you are on version 26, everything I'm about to talk about, you have access to right now. I'm going to start with one that other people have mentioned, but I've not seen it mentioned a whole lot. But this adds a fantastic dynamic into your home area on your Oculus Quest. It's called couch mode. You can import your sofa or couch into your home environment while you are on your Oculus Quest. It's really simple. All you do is go to experimental features and you'll see add sofa. Just click add, and then you'll use a Guardian type drawing mode to just draw out a flat surface where your sofa or wherever you're going to sit down is in your play area. Once you've done that, just confirm it, and then what will happen is, whether you're in stationary boundary or room scale boundary, you'll be able to see the sofa. No matter what you've drawn this layer on, it will look like a sofa in your home environment. But once that's done, all you have to do is, when you walk up to that sofa, you will enter pass-through mode so you can actually see, sit down on it, and it will confirm whether you want to switch to sofa mode, and then that will basically become your sort of play area and your Guardian. And then when you don't want to use it anymore, just stand up, walk forwards, and it will confirm that you want to switch out of your sofa area back to your normal room scale or stationary Guardian. I know it's not super exciting, but I do think it is definitely a fun development, and it does make things a lot easier rather than just entering pass-through every time you need to find somewhere to sit down or feeling it out. You can see exactly where that sofa is in your home environment, and honestly, it does make things a little more cozy. Now let's get to one of the interesting ones. How many times have you recorded a video on your Quest or your Quest 2 and you want to share it or transfer it onto your computer to share it somewhere else, but you have to edit the video, you have to trim it down because it's too long, you've got the recording of you accessing your menu to press record or stop the recording. You basically don't have it trimmed down to the content that you want. You've got lots of filler before and after the content you actually want to show. Well, no more. Oculus has finally added a video trimming feature after you have recorded videos. All you have to do is go to your camera roll, select a video. As long as it is more than 30 seconds long, you will be able to trim it now. All you have to do is open up the video, go to the right hand corner, right next to the share button, you'll see a little pencil. Click the pencil and boom, you will be able to crop your video, trim it down to exactly how you want it. Now, in my experience, the longer the video, the better option you have for trimming or cropping your video time. When I have looked at very short videos, say a minute to a minute and a half, I can only trim by every 10 seconds, which is not super helpful. But on videos that are a few minutes, I've got one here up to 12 minutes long, I can trim by the second. So just note that the longer the video, the better opportunity you're going to have to trim time out of it. Regardless, what a great feature this is. Many a time I want to share a video via Facebook or Messenger or something like that. You end up posting up a clip that's 4 minutes long and it really only needs to be about 2, but there's nothing you can do because that was the size of the clip, apart from transfer it off your headset onto your computer, then trim it down from there, then either put it back on the Quest or then post it from your computer. Now it doesn't matter. You can just record, trim, share, done. I think that's a really great feature, and I've already started sharing far more clips to my Facebook page than I did before because this is so much easier. And it will make things easier as well, sharing funny clips of things that have happened to you via Messenger in your Oculus Quest to your friends. Now, I stumbled across something the same day I discovered that I could trim videos in my Quest now. I stumbled across the fact that you can crop images as well, and I did this one time, but I have never been able to replicate it. I don't know whether I found a shortcut to do it whilst I was in an image and I can't figure it out again, but I've not been able to replicate being able to crop that image. But I know what I did and I know what I saw. I opened up an image, and then in the corners there were two sort of half white lines going around each of the four corners. You could just drag it in any size and shape that you wanted to crop the picture, up, down, left, right, horizontal, landscape, whatever, to the exact specifications you were looking for. And I, for the life of me, cannot replicate being able to do that. So anybody out there, if you can figure it out, I have logged a support ticket with Oculus to ask them how the hell I've done this, but if anyone else knows or they can figure it out, leave it in the comments down below, because I would love to know, because it is just, again, so helpful for sharing and for getting things done before you transfer things to a PC, to save you an annoying step when you're dealing with Oculus material and media that you have got whilst in your headset. So leave it down in the comments down below and I will pin that comment to the top of this video forever and ever. Now, the super interesting one that I have not heard anybody mention at all when it comes to these new updates. We've all heard about, oh, 120 Hertz is coming, oh, they've introduced this, oh, they've introduced that, but no one has seemed to realize the fact that the Oculus Quest now records video completely differently. Whereas before, you could always tell whether a gameplay clip came from PC VR or Oculus Quest, mainly for the fact that PC VR, it records both eyes at the same time from the headset, so therefore you get a perfectly centered view on what you're recording. But on the Oculus Quest, it only records from one eye, and that's normally the right hand eye if I remember correctly. But what this means is every time you put up a clip of, say, a VR shooter, and I have done this many times, you would never see down the sight of a gun properly. It would always be off to the side and you wouldn't see down the sight. I had figured out a way to record on the Quest whilst being able to see directly down the sight, but all that came down to was closing one of my eyes and lining up my sight with the other eye whilst I'm looking through my headset, i.e. the correct lens that the Quest is recording through centrally. And this was a massive pain in the ass to get footage, because when you're playing multiplayer and you've only got one eye that you're using, it doesn't exactly help you look good on camera beating people. But it would seem now that the Oculus Quest 2, at the very least, I have not tested this on the Quest 1, on the Oculus Quest 2, the Quest 2 is now recording either both eyes or just the other eye at the same time, because now whenever you record and you look down the sight of a weapon, you can see exactly down the sight. You can see your holographic lens, you can see your red dot sight, you can see down your iron sights, and you never could before. And this is such great news for fans of VR shooters and people that record themselves playing Onward, Contractors, Pavlov, Guardians, Population 1, Death Horizon, and any game where you are using guns, Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, any game when you are using guns. This is fantastic news, because finally we can actually get footage that looks proper, where people can actually see what we see exactly and not just see a sort of left or right version of it from one eye. I've not seen Oculus mention that they've changed this at all either. I've read the patch notes or the release notes for version 25 and version 26, and they haven't said anything about it. They just seem to have let it go under the radar. If that material is out there to state that this has happened, I've not seen it. But like I say, this is great, especially for people like me who are big fans of VR shooters, love sharing clips of our time in VR shooters and our experiences. So go record, test it out right now. It's absolutely brilliant and makes all the difference to your recorded videos. What a fantastic bunch of news it's been today for all you people that love to capture content from directly within your Oculus Quest, and for content creators in general as well. I actually think it's really great that Oculus and Facebook are clearly supporting people sharing their content, recording, making content within their quests and getting it out there to other people. They're really kind of forming a great sense of community here, and I know it's crazy to say something positive about Facebook, but here we are. You know, these changes are really good for us. Not just people who post on YouTube like myself, but people who just want to share clips with friends or make funny videos for each other and share them within their friend group. I think these are great changes, and I look forward to more to come. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe down below, because I've got a hell of a lot more VR content coming to the channel, believe you me. Don't forget to join our Discord as well. The link is in the description below. We have a great time in there talking all things VR gaming and just gaming in general as well. My name is Rex. This is Eyes on VR. Thanks so much for watching. Come back anytime. We're happy to have you. I'll see you next time.